Hello.
Good moon to you, Ulukkar. Is this your first time here?
Yeah, I'm new in town. Got a place a man can tie up his horse, maybe throw down a tall one, see some sights?
I do not...
Sorry, just blowing off a little steam. Yes, I just arrived.
Yes, well, you will find that there are many things to be found here. Be careful where you move inside the city, Ulukkar. The soldiers here look for you even now. I hope you are strong enough to face them.
We'll see, I guess.
I must leave now. My essence is in danger. I have been stealing the keys to soldiers' storage houses, hiding them around the city. I was almost caught this moon, but I have managed to get out. It is good that I met you before I went into hiding.
You gonna be okay?
We Guardians are a quick group of Talans, Ulukkar. We have to be. Thank you for your time, but I now must leave. If you get a chance, try and disrupt the tax flow in the city. That will really upset Ferran. May the Yods be silent, Ulukkar.
Ulukkar, speak with me,
Stable
please.
organic energy detected.
What's wrong?
There was a strange being here. A skin darker than yours.
Marion, where is she?
She was being brought in by the soldiers, but she escaped them. The entire city is under alert, and the soldiers are trying to find her. You will have to hurry to find her before they do.
Who would know where she is?
You should find Shara Sokras. He would know.
Notepad. Access.
What is this place?
Welcome to the city of Okriana, the only city left in the region of Talansar. If you need to find a merchant or dock, let us know. We can also tell you about the dock you are in, if you need.
Can you tell me where Shama Zokras is?
Last I saw him was in the Riesbok, Ulukkar. Go to the west of the Palace Fae.
Unstable organic energy detected.
Son of a...
Come get your sacred eye.
How you doing?
Ulukkar, Yods be thanked you have arrived.
Yeah, wonderful. Can I ask what you do?
My brothers will be so jealous I was the first to meet you.
Your brothers?
I have many brothers. We grew up together, were converted together, and all have the same business, one that spreads hope and comfort to all Talan.
What is that?
We all sell sacred objects of the Yods to those who would like to have them. These sacred objects have been traded for many moons, and all who have them feel they have a piece of the Yods with them.
You've got some of my stuff? Great, let me see what you have.
Why, of course, Ulukkar. I would be most happy to sell you any of the objects.
Hold on a second, Zippy. What do you mean, sell me the objects? They're my equipment.
I can see why you are upset, Ulukkar. But once you hear our story, you will understand why we must ask for Zorkins for these objects, even from you. I will alert my brothers that you have met with me first, so they can expect your arrival.
This better be a damn good story for why I have to pay for my own equipment.
Our father has always tried to decide which one of us would be given the control of the family business when he is reverted. So now my brothers and I have been given each a box to set in.
Let me guess. The one who makes the most Zorkins wins.
You have talked to our father? Is not his plan a brilliant one?
Look, buddy, I'm here trying to save my world, and the only way I can do that is by sticking my neck out for yours. Now you're standing here telling me that because of some stupid contest you have, I have to buy my own equipment from you?
We will all give you a discount, of course.
This is like selling water to a guy who comes to help save your burning home.
I do not think you see the full drawing, Ulukkar. It is not the Zorkins or the business we are all wanting. My brothers and I all hate each other and do not want to let one of the others be in charge. That would be worse than reversion to us.
You know I'm trying to help you, Talon, right? To put an end to Feyron, to end all suffering? This ringing any bells here?
We are not the Talon who are making them suffer, Ulukkar.
Great. Then maybe I should just stop helping.
That would be great for business, Ulukkar. As Talon suffering increases, so does the prices of our items. If all the Talon are miserable, then they will pay their last Zorkin for something of the odds. If they are hopeful, they less need our sacred objects.
I cannot believe this. I should do this world a favor and start ridding it of Talon like you.
And that would make you better than us, to revert a Talon without a weapon? You do not need to buy from any of us, Ulukkar. We pay Talon who find sacred objects in the wild. You are welcome to explore the regions and find them as well.
You guys are definitely off my Christmas list. How much are your objects, creep?
Have you been sleeping or something, Ulukkar? No Talon seems to be fearful of you anymore. Hardly any who stop me want to buy a sacred object even at their lowest price. Could you not stir them up a bit more? I need to catch up to my brothers.
Take your damn Zorkins.
With this, you can do some real damage, no?
Take your damn Zorkins.
Make sure you scare other Talon when using this, okay? Drive my prices up.
Take your damn Zorkins.
With this, you can do some real damage, no?
Take your damn Zorkins.
With this, you can do some real damage, no?
HKP-12.
Come get your sacred object!
Medical supplies located.
Yo, Shorty. Take your damn Zorkins.
This is a very wise choice, Ulukkar. object.
Metal detected. Warning. Mid-level energy source detected. Stable organic energy.
Damn it!
Metal detected. UBIK-0A located. Medical supplies located.
Hello.
The Ulukkar is here. The Yards have spoken and delivered you. I, Shamaz Zokras, await the words of the Ulukkar.
Zokras, a friend of mine, is here.
Yes, the strange being was being taken to the Palace Fae, but the Guardians were able to help her escape. Yards be praised.
Where is she now?
That is unknown to me, Ulukkar. But she was last seen fleeing with a few known Guardians around the area of Zelb's Bar. It is in the Builder's Buck to the southwest of the Palace Fae. You must hurry there, Ulukkar.
Notepad accessed.
I assume you're the man to see about getting them on, right?
It is good. You seek what you were sent to rejoin in order to save Adelpha. Yards be praised. But my failure to deliver it to you currently blocks your way.
Why is that?
None may enter where the Mon is resting now. Since your arrival, all traffic has been stopped in and out of its home.
And that is where?
Inside the Palace Fae, at the heart of Okriana. In with Feyran himself.
You put it in the palace?
It was a great idea, no?
Can I get inside the palace?
Right now, it would take an army.
And so much for your great idea.
It was an idea given to the Shamaz who was guarding the Mon at the time. The Yards gave it to him in his sleep. Hide the Mon close to the monster, and it will never look under its own feet.
Doesn't do me much good if you hide it someplace I can't get to.
The plan was that I would enter the Palace Fae and return it to you. But Feyran has not allowed anyone inside since you arrived on Adelpha.
So what's the plan now?
You should stay far away from the palace unless you are eager to join the Yards again. I will wait for Feyran to call for my services again. Until this happens, or an army comes to break open the doors to the Palace Fae, your path to this Mon is blocked.
Great. What am I supposed to do now?
I would suggest that you search for the other Mons if you have not already found them, Ulukkar. Or, if you rather, explore Okriana. I know many Talan here are eager to help you. All except the sacred object merchants, that is.
Notepad accessed.
Tell me about these sacred object merchants, please.
All my efforts to stop them from selling the sacred objects have failed, Ulukkar. They even now walk the city offering to sell sacred objects to those who would have them.
Why are they doing this?
These merchants are greedy, and many Talan want very much to have an object of the Yards in their possession. If you want to find some of these objects, they would be the Talan to find.
Tell me more about Feyran.
I only think of one thing each time I face Feyran. That I wish to still have my essence when you are able to stop his evil essence. All around this region of Talanzar is tainted with his presence. You can see it in the faces of those who walk this city's streets. They are ready for a new beginning.
Could you give me some history on Talanzar?
Once this region was a vast field of purple grass. All homes were one with the land. No roads were built or large structures. Just a simple life of hunting and farming. Then Feyran came to Talanzar after the death of Khazar.
Why here?
No Talan knows. He saw the land and ordered that a large palace was to be built here. His soldiers forced all Talan to begin work that very moon. As the structure began, he ordered a city to be built around the palace. As the palace grew, so did the number of workers building it and the city's size.
So this city is what was created?
No, Ulukkar. The original city was 3 times the size that Okriana is this moon. As the palace neared completion, the Yods began to show their unrest. The water left Talanzar, never to return again. The land dried up, and soon long moons of wind began.
Speaking of long wind...
The land began to ride the wind, and over a period of many moons, it buried the old city of Okriana and half of the palace Fey. Not discouraged by this, Feyran rebuilt the city atop the old, and ordered the building of the walls to hold out the Yods should they attempt again to bury his creation further.
About getting into the Palace Fey.
There has been no call for me yet, Ulukkar. Once there is, I will get word to you.
How do all Talan feel about me?
I must say that more Talan are starting to like you, Ulukkar.
Could you heal me?
My essence shall mingle with yours, Ulukkar.
Come get your secret object.
Metal detected. Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Ambulance orders for retired Talan.
Are you the one called Zelb?
I am?
The Shamaz told me you know where Marion is being held.
I have heard this, yes.
Well?
There is a matter of payment to be discussed first.
Zelb, have you heard about what I can do with my weapons?
I have heard, yes.
Want a first-hand demonstration?
The strange one is with the rebels in a house to the west of the Palace Fae. 5 soldiers were here just moments ago and beat the information from a guardian who was here. You will have to hurry.
Notepad. Accessed. Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Ulukkar, speak with me, please.
Slade, you've no idea how glad I am to see you.
Where are the others?
Gee, Marion, it's nice to see you too. Why, thank you, Cutter.
Damn it, Wolf, do you know where they are or not?
I've not seen Kaufman, but I think I saw Zoo.
You think?
Well, it looked like him. But this person was ordering around the soldiers that knocked me out and brought me here. He looked different. Older.
Zoo was directing the soldiers? Are you sure?
Not 100%, but it sounded like his voice.
I wonder.
Hey, you know something else? I was supposed to teleport 10 minutes after you, but they pushed up my departure time. I left right after you. The scientists were rushing around screaming something about a probable temporal anomaly.
You gotta be kidding me. This is just perfect.
Did you say Zoo?
Yeah.
Zoo is a name I know. Khazar fight with Feyran many times. Call him Zoo. My father told me this.
Wait, that can't be right. Jan, how long ago was Khazar killed?
Khazar was with us for many thousands of moon and was reverted soon after Feyran arrived. Feyran has ruled Adelpha for 10,000 moons, I think.
Call it woman's intuition, but I don't think Zoo is playing for the same ball club anymore.
You think Zoo killed Kaufman? No, I thought he was a Weasley little shit, but a murderer?
Well, I may be the new girl on the block, but where else did these Talon learn English?
Khazar taught all the high language of Aga Khaman.
It would explain why the Mon they want me to find are computer cards. Thought that was kind of strange.
Well, so if Kaufman is gone and Zoo is this Feyran guy, where's the probe? If they were here for such a long time, does that mean it's been here all this time as well?
I don't think so.
Why?
These Talon say that Khazar instructed them to hide these Mon, these cards, where Zoo couldn't get them. I'm guessing that we still might be in need of them.
So what now?
I'll find the Mon. You go on back with this Guardian and we'll meet up when I'm finished.
I want to help, Slade.
You will, by staying safe where I know I can come get you in a hurry.
I didn't go through basic training for nothing, you know.
Yeah, well, you didn't exactly get in the way most SEALs have to, did you? Or did you forget that your senator of a mother greenlighted your butt into our basic? And you didn't exactly finish at the top of the class, or at all, as I remember.
You asshole. It wasn't my fault.
That is exactly why you're going back with this Guardian. You are unreliable in a stress situation, and I'm not going to catch fire for you again. Do you read me?
You and me are going to have words about this later, mister.
Ooh, I'm all tingly with anticipation.
Finding it hard to catch our prey, my leathery friend?
The female is not important, Veyron. We must concentrate on stopping the Ulukkar. He begins to give the other Talon hope.
Oh, but she is important. With Wolf in my grasp, I could easily lure that Boy Scout into a trap.
I have ordered all patrols to be on the alert. My soldiers will stop him without your tricks, Veyron.
I hope you are not speaking of the same soldiers that failed to dispose of Slade's unconscious, defenseless body the day he arrived.
Veyron, those Talon are the ones that keep you in power. You should not talk badly of them.
Or what, Primitive? You'll turn them against me? I am the voice of the Fae. All fear my wrath. What could you possibly say that would sway them from me?
I could tell them how you are a fake.
Heed my words, Lizard, before I forget what little need I have for you. Never again use that word in my presence. This bickering is pointless. You will find a female wolf and bring her to me, unharmed.
And the Ulukkar?
Deliver him, extremely harmed, if you please.
Could you tell me about the Palace Fae?
Veyron lives in the Palace Fae. He built it. It has the only living things that grow in all of Talanzar, in the courtyard garden.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Medical supplies located.
Yo, Shorty.
Howdy.
You are mistaken. My name is not Howdy, Ulukkar. I am Gran, a recreator.
It means hello.
It means hello? Okay. It do you do, Ulukkar? How may I help you?
What is a recreator?
We make weapons and weapon fuel for Veyron. Since all of the recreators are LOE Talon, we can make items easier than other essenced Talon. This is why Veyron makes us work for him under the fear of a reversion.
You're making all the weapons?
Yes, Ulukkar, we learn how to do this from a Helidium carver like Azerad. Then we all begin to work. We also make the fuel that powers the chief's weapons. But we have a secret.
What's that?
We all could help you by making weapon fuel for you.
What kind of help can you give me?
Besides trying to make your weapon fuel for you, I know a little about the soldiers here in Okriana.
Do tell.
The soldiers in the high town are very fast. They protect Veyron well, and I know little of them. But the soldiers that patrol the low town where we are walk mostly on the stone path or the walls. Try to avoid those areas when you can, and you may have an easier time moving around in Okriana.
Thanks for the tip.
Medical supplies located.
Tell me where I can get some Fay Tree fruit.
It is a dangerous fruit, Ulukkar, and only can be found dropping from large trees with red leaves. You must catch them before they touch the ground. If you do not,
You may be hurt by their exploding seeds.
Whereabouts can I find these shells?
The only place I know is in water, Ulukkar.
Know where I can find some of these moo?
Anytime you kill a many-legged kraken, you will be able to get one, Ulukkar.
Where can I find some ramu?
They are small plants that live in green areas or near water.
Where can I find some metal?
Large rock formations are usually where we find the most, Ulukkar.
Where can I get green helidium?
It can be found most everywhere, Ulukkar. These crystals grow from the ground. You cannot miss it.
Where's a good place to find this red helidium?
You can look for that crystal, but you may not find it. They grow very rarely from the ground.
This is what you needed.
Please give me a small amount of time to make these for you, Ulukkar.
This is what you needed.
Please give me a small amount of time to make these for you, Ulukkar.
Medical supplies located.
What do you sell?
All what I have is for sale. But now I have nothing you need, Ulukkar.
What can you tell me about Talanzar?
Talanzar is a dead region now, but it used to be filled with life before Feyran came. I wish my taxes went towards making it live again.
Tell me about Okriana.
It is a grand city, no? The Palace Fey lies in the center, and all the box around it are protected by the wall. There are also 3 Daoka that allow access to other regions.
Tell me about these taxes you pay.
When it comes to speaking of taxes, Zot is the Talan to see. He gives them to Feyran, but I know he would rather not have this job.
Is there a Shamaz in this city?
You would be looking for Shamaz Sokras. Go find his home near the west wall of the Palace Fey. Just do not enter the high town.
What can you tell me about the High Town?
It is a very dangerous place, Ulukkar. The best soldiers are up there. No Talan ever wants a reason to go near that place. Most public reversions happen in the square in the middle of the high town.
Can you tell me about these Dauka?
One at the far north leads to Shamazar, another to the east that goes to Mortazar, and at the far southwest there is one to Okasakar. They all lie just outside the walls.
Anything you can tell me about the soldiers here?
You will find most of them on the main road and the walls, Ulukkar. They are based in the high town, the barracks, and the armory.
What can you tell me about these barracks?
The patrols that go around Okriana are based inside Ulukkar. Even the patrol leader is usually found there. It is to the southeast of Okriana.
Can you tell me about Shamazar?
There are not many who are allowed to travel, but I hear it is still a very green place, not like here. The Daoka to Shamazar is in the north of Okriana.
Tell me about this armory.
Many soldiers are inside this place to the northeast of Okriana, Ulukkar. You would be wise to stay away from there. But if you are not wise, then there should be many Zorkins inside which the tax soldiers have collected for Feyran.
What can you tell me about Okasankar?
We await every shipment of Sankar that comes from that watery region. The Daoka to Okasankar is to the southwest of the Palace Fey.
What can you tell me about Motazar?
It is a region that has large mountains, from which Feyran mines his helidium. The Daoka is on the east of the city, where there is a gate in the wall.
What is a Bach?
It is the different bases in Okriana that sell objects. If you want fruit, you will need to go to the fruit box.
How many Bachs are there?
There are 10 box selling or buying different objects. You can find these things here: meat, rice, builders, animal skins, pots, sankar, spice, fruits, construction supplies, and, of course, lumpy brewers.
Which Bach am I in?
The builder's box. If you want something built, see Azirad or Zak.
Pardon me, buddy. Hello.
Ulukkar, Gizo and me, Gizo me, Gizo, I am so nervous.
Why?
I cannot believe I am standing here talking to the Ulukkar. My friends will never believe this.
Take it easy, Gizo, was it?
You said my name. Oh, the yogs do smile on me this moon. I Sankar sell.
What?
I sell Sankar. And I have looked forward to this since I began hearing the stories of the Ulukkar. Oh yes, before I forget, I have something to ask you. What was it?
What was your question?
I cannot believe you are here.
I am, so what was your question?
There was something I was going to give you. Something important. What was it?
All the time in the world. Just take a breath and say it.
Now I remember. You travel between the regions, yes?
And you don't?
It is forbidden. All who are found outside their region without permission are reverted.
Okay, so what about it?
A few moons ago, I found this family bracelet inside a caravan of Sankar from Sankar. I was wondering, and I hate to ask this of you.
Ask.
Could you return this to the Talan it belongs to? I am certain it must be one in the region of Sankar. He is most likely worried greatly that it is missing.
Notepad. Accessed.
What is a family bracelet?
The bracelet is a ring of metal that has inside it the names of all of the family, now and in the past. When the oldest of the family is reverted, then the next one in the family must take care of it.
What happens when they fill one?
More rings of metal are added. The bracelet becomes wider. The circle continues. Since Feyran arrived to power,
Many family bracelets have been broken because no more of the family were left. The last Talan is then sent to the yards with the bracelet in his possession.
Is there anything you can tell me about Okasankar?
I can only say that it is a region filled with water, because that is all I know of it. Since I have never been there, I only know it through stories. One moon, I would like to visit there, to see the Sankar that I sell alive and in the water moving about. I only can wonder what they might look like.
Tell me about your Sankar.
These are the animals that swim in the waters of Okasankar. The Sankar catchers of that region must give most of what they catch to the soldiers, but what little they can, they send here for we in the Sankar Bok to sell.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Located.
Damn it!
Metal detected. Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
Oh. How's it going?
I have failed, Ulukkar, and my essence will soon be removed from my body for it. This damn animal skin.
What are you talking about?
You should get as far from me as you can. Jokers the unlucky, they will call me. My luck will only bring more suffering onto others.
What failure are you talking about, Jokas?
It was only a few moons ago that I was given the task of finishing my largest skin ever, a collection of skins that Feyran wanted for a room in the palace fee. But my time runs short, and the job is not done.
Why not?
I cannot make the job he demanded of me without a substance that is very sticky. I fear that I will not get the job done in time, and Feyran will revert me.
Notepad accessed.
So all you need is something sticky?
That is all, Ulukkar. I could finish in time with this, but I have no time to explore the other regions and find this substance. I have never taken a job so large, and I fear it will be my end.
Tell me about this large skin you're making.
I was foolish, and I told Feyran that I could do what he demanded.
And that was?
A large skin made from 16 skins that looked like one big skin when complete. I felt I could do such a task, but I have tried everything that I know to make the skin without a visible seam between the skins, but I cannot.
So the sticky stuff is for holding them together?
Yes, I will be able to complete this if it holds together. With this substance, I can finish the skin with no seams.
What can you tell me about the Palace Fae?
It is a large place inside with many rooms above and below the ground.
Below ground?
Yes, half of the Palace Fae is hidden by the land.
Feyran built it that way?
No, it was once a towering mountain over the bright purple landscape of this region of Talansar. Then, a few moons after the completion of the Palace Bay, storms of wind and land swept across Talanzar. The water did not come, and still the winds and land came.
For how long?
At least 100 moons. The old city of Okriana was completely buried by the water-starved land that moved with the angry wind. When the storms calmed, Talanzar was turned into what you see this moon, a dead region.
Ooh, that's some storm.
The Yods were truly unhappy in those moons, and still the water does not return to Talanzar. Feyran built the walls around Okriana to keep out any future unhappy storms, but I do not think they will work.
Use the ASH-1 ammo located.
Nice music.
You have my thanks, Ulukkar. My essence gift is music, and I use it to praise the Yards for sending us here. My name is Shadi, and I will be happy to help you.
Can you explain a bit more about this essence gift?
You know of the essence, yes?
A little bit.
Each Talon is converted at adulthood and given one of 4 essences. Most Talon get the essence of Ganda, or strength. Others get the Fey essence, the essence to attack. A very small number get the Ka essence, which the Shamas all are, and they use their essence to heal.
And you are...
The Eloi Talon. Eloi means water in our language, but it also means mind and creativity. This is the gift that gives all Eloi the ability to imagine things that others cannot. I can see music in everything around me, and I attempt to pass it up to the Yards as a way of thanking them.
What can you tell me about your music?
That comes from within my essence, Ulukkar. I can read the ancient music that is written, but I prefer to create it with my essence. I only wish I was not forced to do so to make Zorkins.
Forced?
Feyran has found no use for us music makers. We are not mine workers or merchants, and so he believes us worthless, and as such we get no food. We must all do what we can, and hope that Talon who pass by have a few spare Zorkins to give us.
That's rough.
Yes, but I make a few extra Zorkins delivering Lambi to the soldiers at the barracks now and then.
Notepad accessed.
Can I see you for a second? Which Bach am I in?
This is the animal skin book. If you look for one, then Jokas can help you maybe.
detected.
Solo hay que tocar.
GPS located.
Hello there.
I have the honor of greeting the Ulukkar. What a great moon this is.
Thanks.
I am known as Tezu, the pot merchant. If you need a pot, I am the talent to see. Some of my works are even in the Palace Fae.
Give me the lowdown on your pots.
My pots are found all around Adelpha. They are made from a mixture of the finest land of Shamazar and the sweetest water found anywhere in Adelpha.
Sweet water? How does that help make a good pot?
Honestly, it does not. But when Talon hear this, they believe it is better than the other dirt and water pots of the other merchants. So they come to me. Good idea, no?
Did you ever work in marketing? You'd be a natural.
Yes, we are in a market now, Ulukkar, are we not?
I'm sorry to say, but I think I broke some of your pots, Tezu.
I know, I love it!
Sorry?
You have raised my business level with your destructive behavior. I should have thought of this before.
Shouldn't you be mad about this?
Oh no, Ulukkar. My pots do not last very long, and in fact, become almost dangerous when they begin to fall apart with use. You are doing a favor to most by making them come to me for new ones. Besides, they are very cheap, and all can afford them at these prices.
You sure you never worked in marketing? I could swear I recognize this warped sense of fairness.
As happy as I am that you have helped me, I am now overflowing with orders. I would ask that you stop breaking pots now, simply because I cannot fill all the orders for a while.
I have a really weird feeling about doing this.
Maybe this will help it go away, Ulukkar. I wanted to give you something for helping me.
Ah, that's what was missing. The reward for borderline criminal business ventures. Thanks, Tezu. What can you tell me of the Palace Fae?
Its walls are made of stone from Motazar. The trees are from Ulukkar, and the foundation is built upon the lives of many reverted Talon.
They're buried underneath?
No, but they died building it. Thousands of Talon did. It is strange to see trees, the only symbol of life left in Okriana, to be growing in a place connected to many deaths.
Ouch. Low-level energy source detected. Stable organic energy detected.
Hi there.
You were that being, the one from the yards, right?
That's what they say.
Wow, you were shorter than I dreamed you'd be. But that is fine. Everything is fine. My spice is fine.
Are you okay?
There are no waves in my essence this moon, Ulukkar. My name is... Zagu. Yes, my name is Zagu. I sell spice.
What can you tell me about your spices?
My spices are wonderful, Ulukkar. They can bring such a great variety into your life.
Oh, and how is that?
By mixing them with your food, oh great savior of all Adelpha. What else do you do with spice? They're only used to add different flavors to your meals.
What kind of food do you mix them in?
There is not a food or drink that I have not spiced, Ulukkar. I can mix my spices to make food taste like anything or drink to taste like, anything. Did I say that already?
Notepad accessed. Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected. Metal detected. Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
Come get your secret object.
Son of a...
Located. Stable organic energy detected. Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Stable organic energy detected.
Hello.
You have come to do business with Zot, but he wonders why.
Who is Zot?
I am the Talon, leader of Okriana, or rather, the gatherer of taxes for Feyran.
Could you explain to me a bit about your taxes?
When a Talon begins a shop here, he must pay a large tax every few moons to the forces of Feyran. These Zorkins go towards paying the soldiers, or otherwise they would begin leaving Feyran and going off on their own.
Is there any way you could stop paying the taxes to Feyran?
I would be reverted for sure if I even thought of doing such a thing. But watching other Talons suffering for not paying their taxes is something I cannot bear to watch again. I could only find the courage to do this on a few conditions, Ulukkar.
And those are?
You have done a great job, Ulukkar, but there is still unrest in the essence of the Talon. All are upset about the fight between Sauce and Heza, because they're slowing the flow of Lambi.
Notepad accessed.
Have you any idea what kind of food resources Feyran has overall?
I think the soldiers are showing signs of weakness due to a slowdown in food deliveries.
What about the soldiers' weapons?
Their weapons seem as strong as ever.
What about the soldiers' morale?
They tax us as much as they can here, and have all of it to themselves. They are very happy about that.
HKP-12 ammo located.
Come here a second, would you? What can you tell me about Haza?
His cart goes all around Okriana, usually very fast. He will always come back around with time.
Damn it!
Don't get me up.
Organic energy detected.
Yo, Shorty. Greetings.
I am glad to see your face, Ulukkar. You visiting me will bring luck to my business.
What business are you in?
I make lampi. I am Zos, the best lampi maker in all of Okriana. And I can use all the luck you bring because Haza is really hurting my business.
What's going on with Haza?
Haza is the water merchant here in Okriana. For many moons he has delivered great quantities of water to me, so I may make my lampi. But 4 moons ago, he told me he was raising his price.
Why?
I think he just wants more Zorkans. But whatever the reason, if he raises his price, I will have to stop making lampi.
Why not just charge more for your lampi to pay for it?
Have you not seen the Talan around Adelpha, Ulukkar? All are barely alive, let alone possessing lots of Zorkans. If I cannot make my lampi at the same low price so all can enjoy, I would rather not make it.
Maybe I can help.
I would not want to trouble you, Ulukkar, but could you speak to Haza? Maybe you can speak some word of wisdom to him that will make him lower his price. If you could, I would be happy to give you all the spare lampi I can.
Notepad. Access.
What is lampi?
It is a drink that has been made by Talan for countless moons, but my mixture is the best by far. It has secret plant and animal ingredients and is loved by all, but it has strange effects sometimes.
What do you mean?
Well, every once in a while, I see fake Talan, or the soldiers, I should say, drink my lampi, and they fall right to sleep. It is not always, but I am wondering how that happens.
Lexicon. Accessed. Stable organic energy detected. energy detected. Warning. Mid-level energy source detected. Key detected.
Have you any notice for retired talent?
Medical supplies located.
Can I see you for a second? How's it going?
Are you the Ulukkar?
That's what the shirt says.
I am Hesa, and I sell water. Do you want to buy some water?
Maybe later, thanks.
I must continue working there. I am very busy. Busy all the time selling water.
Can you tell me more about your business?
I have delivered water for thousands of moons. There is not one moon where I have not been busy. All talent depend on me.
Everyone buys their water from you?
Yes, everyone. The water in the well does not taste good unless it is inside one of my barrels for many moons. Then it tastes good again. I just wish I was not so busy. Then I could fix my problem at the well.
What is your problem with the well?
There has been less and less water in the well the past 100 moons. I am too busy to notice, but my assistant Zed at the well does. I think he just does not work hard enough to get the water. But I am too busy to deal with it now.
Notepad.
Where is this well?
It is in the south of Okriana. I am too busy to show you myself. Sorry, Ulukkar.
I hear you had a fight with Zos?
He is a very busy Talon as well, but he did not want to listen to my reasons for raising the water price. I did not want to raise them, but I had to.
Why did you have to?
I am very busy, and I work very hard. My Twanha works hard, and my car needs constant repair. So you can see why I am always busy.
And the price?
Oh yes, I had to raise prices because the price of the meat that I eat went up. The price of the rice I feed Dumag, my Twanha, went up. And the price of repairs to my car went up.
Can I help solve this fight between you two?
I know. You are busy as well, Ulukkar. So I will tell you quickly what I would need to lower my price.
Go.
First, Olinel is a merchant in the bog that sells meat. Zak is a merchant in the bog of the builders. Yaku is a merchant in the bog that sells rice. All three of these talent must lower their price for me to lower mine.
I will see what I can do.
Notepad.
Can you tell me about your Twanha?
He pulls my cart. Dumag is his name, and I think he very much likes to stay as busy as I do.
Hi there.
You are welcome here, Ulukkar. I am known as Yagu, and I sell risks.
Tell me a little about your risks.
We are taxed for our sales on risk to the other talents, but we also have to buy the risk from the soldiers at a high price. It makes it hard for talent to afford the risk, but it does not matter much because the soldiers take most of the risk produced in Shamazar for themselves.
Yagu, I need to talk to you about Haza.
This is about me raising my risk price, no?
That it is. I need to see if you can lower it again for him, if just for a little while.
I wish that I could, Ulukkar, but I am attempting to raise up enough Zorkins to buy my way into Shamazar for a moon to find my brother.
Buy your way?
Yes! No talent except for soldiers, and those delivering goods can enter a Daoka without an order from a soldier. I was going to pay a soldier to order me to Shamazar, but he was reverted recently when Croax found out he had done so for another talent.
So you are trying to find another soldier now, is that it?
Yes. I have heard no word from my brother in over 1,000 moons, and I am desperate to make sure that he is still alive.
What can I do to help, providing that you lower your price once I'm done?
You have been to Shamazar, yes?
Yep.
I would ask that you return there and find my brother Esef. He works in the risk fields and does a little bit of building on the temples in that region. If you could find him and let him know that I am still here, that would mean all of Adelpha to me.
Sounds easy for a change. And for this, you'll lower your price?
I will, Ulukkar.
Notepad.
Come get your secret object.
Take your damn Zorkins.
It matches your shirt, Ulukkar.
Pardon me, buddy. Which Bach am I in?
This is the Risbok. Most talent get their risk from Yagu or Nika.
Excuse me, pal. Hi there.
You are a pleasant sight to these eyes, Ulukkar.
Thanks, ma'am.
My name is not that. It is Nika.
Are you
Yes, I am a Reese merchant.
No, are you a female?
Ulukkar makes jokes. What a brave being you are with all that goes on around you, to seek to give us all hope with humor. That is why I hate to ask you if you would do me a favor.
What's this favor, Nika?
I need some Zorkins. Please, Ulukkar.
Now I know you're a female.
You are a silly one, Ulukkar, but I'm serious. I need those Zorkins to return a very important object that the soldiers took from me when I was not able to pay my tax this moon. If I do not return it soon, a soldier may lay claim to it, and I will never see it again.
And you want me to buy it back?
No, I just need to borrow the Zorkins from you so I can get it back. Then I will be able to repay you with a little bonus to reward you for your help. please, Ulukkar.
Why am I getting a crying game feeling here?
Notepad. Access.
Well, how much of a loan do you need?
It is a very big one, Ulukkar.
Can you take all of it now?
Oh, I can indeed. Thank you, Ulukkar. Return later this moon, and I will have it to return to you. With a little something extra on the side.
All right, enough games. What are you?
As I said, I am a Reese merchant.
No, are you a male or a female?
I had not heard you were this funny, Ulukkar. It has been many moons since I laughed.
Notepad. Accessed.
Anything you care to tell me about your wrists?
It is fresh from the fields of Shamazar. The farmers there work too hard to deliver it to us. I hope that some moon they will have a reason to stop farming.
Did you get your object yet?
I have not gotten it yet, Ulukkar, but I will with time.
Come here a second, would you? Just a quick question.
Yes, Ulukkar?
Is Nika a male or a female?
Are you making a joke?
No, I'm not making any jokes. I want to know.
Well, if you must know, Nika is a... my essence.
Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
Come here a second, would you? Hi there.
I never believed I would get to meet you, Ulukkar. Have you need of something metal to be built? I am Zack, and my metal is the best.
What can you build?
I have built almost anything you will see with metal on it. Traps in Ulukkar, family bracelets for all Talan, even the machines in Mutazar. The rock crusher there was my largest work. The crusher part took me 300 moons to build.
So, you raised your price for Haza, yes?
I feel bad for doing so, but he was always breaking his cart and bringing it to repair.
What was wrong?
He works so much with the cart that the metal parts I make begin to bend and break. Each time I repair it, he will not give the metal time to set, and I cannot make him stop. So he always brings it back, and I always fix it the best I can, but he is taking up too much of my time.
Sounds like the metal isn't strong enough.
No, I do not think so either. But the parts he wants are so small, and I cannot see how to make the metal stronger, unless you could help me, Ulukkar.
How can I help?
I have heard Talan spoke of the sacred object you use as a weapon against the soldiers that is all metal. I think it is called the HKP-12.
Yes.
I would like to study the secrets of the Yard's metal and see if I can find a way to make my metal stronger. If I could borrow your HKP-12, I may be able to do this.
You aren't gonna take it apart or hurt it, are you?
No, I simply need to study the metal.
That doesn't sound too difficult.
May I borrow your HKP-12?
I want this back in the same condition, all right?
It will not be touched, Ulukkar. Return in a short time and I will see if I have been able to find anything. If so, I will lower my price for Haza.
Notepad. Accessed.
Did you find anything?
Be patient, Ulukkar. You act like this was a part of you. Come get...
Can I ask you something? Can you tell me if Nika is a male or a female?
No way, Ulukkar. I heard what happened to the last Talan you asked.
Excuse me, pal. Did you get your object yet?
I have, Ulukkar. The soldier was most helpful once he saw me.
Was he?
Yes. I did not even have to use all the Zorkins you gave me, since he was interested in something else. Would you like your Zorkins back, plus the extra I saved?
Yes. What was he interested in?
That is private business between him and I promise not to say anything. Here are your Zorkins, and as I promised, I have something special for you.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
You do not need to ask, Ulukkar. I am giving it to you right now, whether you like it or not. But I hope that you do.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, it was my pleasure, Ulukkar. I wonder, though, if I may ask you another favor?
What's that?
I have been walking around all moon with no shirt on. Since I'm not usually doing that, all the other Talon are staring at me. Could you help me find it? I feel so naked without it.
I can't take this anymore. What exactly was this object you got back?
It was my bracelet.
Ah, now I see.
My father wore it before he was reverted.
Damn. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry.
It is okay, Ulukkar. It has been a long time since then. But his mother wore it before she was reverted, and so it goes in our family.
Kinda boy-girl, huh?
No, there is no order. The oldest child wears the family bracelet.
This is hopeless. Excuse me, pal. Did you find anything?
I was able to see many things in this metal, Ulukkar. But I am afraid that I lost one of the little pieces that was inside the metal.
You said you were not going to touch it.
I was curious. Forgive me, Ulukkar. But I studied the other ones and was able to make a new one.
You made a screw that quickly?
Of course. I can make anything from metal.
Not bad. Just hope it doesn't fall apart on me now.
It should not, Ulukkar. But if anything happens, I will repair it for no Zorkins. Speaking about Zorkins reminds me, tell Heza his price is lower.
I will.
And again, I am sorry that I took apart your weapon. I would like you to have this as a way of saying sorry. It is just that I get around metal, I lose my control.
I'm the same way with old radios. Can I see you for a second? Greetings.
I was wondering when you would come see me.
Should I know you?
Ulukkar, I am the one called Azira. My skills with Helidium carving are second to no talent. I cannot wait to help you in your mission.
Tell me more about the Helidium carving you do.
I am an Eloi Talon, and my essence allows me the skill to carve Helidium in very precise way. I have made some very delicate things of beauty and balance, but none of these matter this moon.
Why is that?
Feyran forces me to use my essence to carve for his soldiers weapons from the Helidium.
Carve the weapons?
Yes, there is a raw type of essence in the Helidium stone itself. Only Fey Talon can use it though. Feyran discovered that if a Fey Talon uses his essence with a well-carved piece of Helidium that has been made by us, then a stream of dangerous essence comes forth.
Yeah, I've seen that.
The weapons are works of sheer beauty, such skill. Then they are used and thrown away when their essence runs dry. When I hear of what my weapons do to other talent, it makes my essence cry out. But if I do not continue to make them, another talent will. Such is the life that I am burdened with.
I hope I'll be able to put a stop to all that.
And this is my hope as well. If you need my services, you let me know. And if you happen to see a Talon with a very beautiful piece of carved Helidium on a chain, let me know. It was stolen from me this moon.
Tell me about this thief.
I know only he was a Ganda Talon. His clothes were those from the Motasar miners. And he can run fast. I chased him all the way to the construction block on the other side of the city before I lost him.
How did he steal your piece?
When my back was turned, like any good thief would. When next I see him, I would like very much to demonstrate some of my other carving skills to him.
What does this thing he stole look like again?
A nice piece of Helidium string to wear around the neck.
Notepad. Access.
Can you tell me more about these weapons?
There is nothing I cannot do with a piece of Helidium, Ulukkar. If you ever find yourself with a weapon that has need of a type of essence to charge it, I can make it more powerful.
Notepad. Access.
What about this?
Interesting. How does it work?
According to the debrief file I read before coming here, it uses an energy charge, which it releases upon full charge.
I may have a look at it when you bring me a large enough piece of Helidium to test with it.
Notepad. Accessed. Condition final.
May our fathers look down on this deed with pride. This is what he did. Things can be formed of the time to make it for you, Ulukkar. This is what he did. Things can be formed of the time to make it for you, Ulukkar.
Warning. Mid-level energy source detected.
Son of a... I spoke with Haza about your problem.
Is he not the greediest talent you have ever met?
I'm not making judgments here, Zos. I just want you to know that I spoke with him and that I've made a deal with him that might get your prices lowered again.
Be careful, Ulukkar. That talent is not to be trusted. His promises do not hold against water. Come get your secret object. Come.
Can I ask you something? Hey there.
Ah, the Ulukkar has come to see my great collection, yes?
Collection of what?
Of old Talan object, of course. You do know that you speak to Ominel, meat merchant and possessor of the best collection of old Talan objects in all of Adelpha, right?
Tell me more about your collection, then.
I would be delighted. I have in my possession objects that are so old that no Talan knows their age. Carvings from the ancient ruins of Ulukkar, a piece of the original Temple Fae in Shamazar. And if you promise not to say anything, I could even tell you about a piece I got from the snowy region of Ranzar.
That sounds really impressive.
It is, Ulukkar. Only a few more pieces and I will be able to clearly out-collect that no-essenced thief, Balazar.
Lexicon. Access.
What can you tell me about Balazar?
That merchant of lies? He is trying to beat my collection, but I am sure that his is full of items stolen from other Talans. He tries to beat me and has come close. We had out collections counted by another merchant, and we have almost the same amount.
Why does it matter who has the most?
I am Ominel, and Ominel will always have the best collection. My name will be remembered for the best collection of old items.
What kind of meat do you sell?
I have all kinds, Ulukkar. The most popular is Tuanha, but some like Aborn and even Ventelope now and then, but mostly Tuanha. They do not taste good, but they are the easiest to kill.
I talked with Haza, and he says you've raised your meat prices lately?
I was forced to recently, yes.
Why?
There is a great piece of Talan history that I will be able to buy, but I will need to make more Zorkins in order to get it. I have to beat Balazar in getting it.
That's the reason?
Yes. I tell this to Hesa, and he got upset. He does not understand my passion. I tell him that if he has a problem, there are other merchants in the meat block. But he did not want to go looking.
Why not?
He was too busy.
Now that sounds familiar. Look, Amino, how about this? You tell me how much it is for your object, and I'll give you the Zorkings for it. Then you can lower your price, okay?
No. Then the object would not be mine. It would be part yours. No, I will not do this.
Then what can I do here?
I think... yes. If you can bring me an Ugabar knife, then I will pay you for it. That will give me a lead over Balazar. Very few have ever seen their knife and leave.
Notepad.
Tell me more about this knife.
Do you know about the Ugabar?
Well?
The Ugabar are a race of beings that live in the trees. They were found living in the region of Ulukkar thousands and thousands of moons ago. There are also great ruins in Ulukkar, which some say the Ugabar built. I do not believe this.
And the knife?
Yes. The Ugabar are very hostile and have been known to sacrifice Talan if they catch them. One Talan who escaped them talked of a carved knife that the head Ugabar were going to use on him. I want this knife.
Lexicon. Access.
Excuse me, pal. Where can I find Hune?
You want that Taran there?
Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Metal detected.
Hi there.
It is you, is it not? I am pleased the Yods brought you to me.
May I ask what you do?
I sell fruit to all Talan Ulukkar. My name is Balazar, and there is a problem I wonder if you could help me with.
And what problem is that?
I want very much to show the other Talan objects from our past. That is my hobby, I guess you could say. But when I learned that one Talan, Ominal, was already collecting objects of Talan history for himself, I approached him.
And what did he say?
That he wanted to be remembered for the collection he made, and that if he allowed others to see his collection, that they would want to steal it. So he now hides them all and continues to gather more objects.
And you want me to talk to him?
No, that would not work. He is crazy, that Ominel is. No, I would like you to try and find an object that I have heard about outside the walls of Okriana.
And what is that?
Since the soldiers do not like us outside the walls, rarely do Talon go out. But once, a Talon saw a strange object in the sands near a wall. He was not able to tell me which wall or in what direction, but he did say it was near a wall.
And you want me to get it?
Yes, before Ominel can. It might very well be an object from the old city that was once where Okriana stands. It could be very educational. I would reward you, of course.
Notepad. Accessed.
What kind of objects do you have in your collection?
My collection is not ready to be seen yet, but some of my more interesting objects are a piece of stone that I believe has the first recorded Talan writing on it, although in a strange and still unknown form. I also have many pieces of the city that once used to stand where Okriana now is, but they are not very old.
Anything else?
I have not gotten to my favorite one yet. There is a drawing that I have that shows beings not like any I have ever seen in all the other drawings I have seen. It is very strange.
Can I see this?
I am afraid the Talan who is studying this will not be returning it for some time, Ulukkar. Maybe in a few hundred moons you could return and I will show it to you.
I'll note it in my calendar. What kind of fruit do you sell?
Mostly fruit from the islands all around Okazanka. The air there is filled with water and the fruits grow nice and large.
Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
How are you?
Good, Ulukkar. And yourself?
Beside the fact that I'm stuck in a parallel universe, not bad.
My business is fruit and I am Mored, the fruit merchant. I have a business proposal that you might find interesting, Ulukkar.
And what is this proposal?
When you enter the tree region of Ulukkar, I would like you to watch for a type of fruit that grows in the highest parts of the trees. It is the color of fire, and when it is ready to be eaten, it falls to the land.
An apple?
No, a hottie. Since all travel between regions is limited, there has not been a good supply of these for countless moons. If you can deliver to me 10 of this hottie soon, I will not only pay you for each one, but I will throw in an extra reward.
What's the hurry?
They are a treasured object in these moons, and I have not gotten a friend of mine a gift for his conversion moon anniversary. I only remembered a short time ago, and I feel bad.
Lexicon. Accessed.
What can you tell me about Ulukkar?
I do not know many of its secrets, if that is what you are asking, Ulukkar. I have only visited once, when I was younger. It is a place of many trees and animals. I remember hearing music in some parts as well, like a music in the wind itself.
What else can you tell me?
Not much else, Ulukkar. If you need to know how to get there, head to the region of Okasankar and ask to find the Dauka to Okar. I believe it still lies on a small island to the east of Sayana, but I could be mistaken.
I found some of the hottie you asked for.
And you have 10 hottie?
No, not that many.
Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected.
Can I see you for a second? What's up?
Ulukkar, can you help me?
With what?
Our crane was lifting a large box, and now it has gone out of control. We cannot make it stop.
What can I do?
I am not sure, Ulukkar. But whatever you do, please do not destroy the box. I am Mogad, and I will reward you if you can do this.
Notepad.
Any advice on how to stop that box?
We were trying to hit it, but we cannot do it with enough strength. Maybe you could use some of your smaller weapons to slow it until it stops by itself.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected. Unstable organic energy detected. Warning. High-level energy source detected. Key detected.
Can I see you for a second? Are you finished?
I am, Ulukkar. May our fathers look down on this deed with pride.
This is what you needed.
Please give me a small amount of time to make these for you, Ulukkar.
I found something and was wondering if it was yours.
You found it? Did you revert him?
Who?
The thief! Tell me, how did he die?
I found it on the ground, Azarad. Boy, you sure get a mad on when someone takes your things, don't you?
He stole something very precious to me. I wanted the same for him.
Don't worry. I don't think he'll be coming this way anytime soon.
Thank you, Ulukkar. I am in your debt.
I am Ulukkar. May our fathers look down on this deed with pride.
Come here a second, would you? Take your damn Zorkins.
I have another Talon who was interested in that. You are lucky to get it now. Come get your sacred object.
How are you?
Troubled, Ulukkar. I am the assistant to the water merchant Hesa, and he has given me the job of fixing the well we get the water from. I am Zaid, and I apologize, but I must soon return to fixing the well. Hesa will be upset if I do not.
Why don't others come get water from your well themselves?
For as long as Talon have lived in this region of Talansar, there was sweet water to be found easy. When Feyran began building the palace Fey, soon after, the water began to turn bad. When the water stopped coming to Talansar and the storms of wind and land covered all that had been, the water was hard to find.
So the water makes people sick?
It did, until Hesa discovered that water stored in wood from the region of Ulukkar returned the sweet taste to the water again. He made large barrels, and we filled them with water from this, the only water well left in Okriana.
So what is wrong with your well?
At the bottom of the well, I am finding more rock than water now. A few months ago, I went to the bottom to see the problem, and I saw large rocks that are blocking the water underneath from coming up.
What can you do to get rid of them?
I asked the soldiers to bring a few miners from Motazar region to see if they could destroy the rocks, but I was told that would not be allowed. I fear there's little I can do, but hope to discover another way to destroy the rocks at the bottom of the well.
Notepad accessed.
What can you tell me about Hesa?
He is too busy all the time. He does not even take rest breaks. I think he fears that if his work slows or the amount of tax he pays to Feyran falls, he will be reverted. So he works very hard and makes me do the same.
Can I ask you something? Hey there.
As it was told to us, you have arrived. We may now begin our healing.
You're a healer?
No, Ulukkar, I am not a shamaz. My name is Hyun, and I am a recreator. Your presence here in Okriana is the answer to many of my prayers to the Yads. I only hope my help is enough.
What help can you offer me?
Did you know that around Adelpha, the soldiers have been storing some of your sacred objects in homes? Any place you see a red symbol on a door, that place you should enter.
How do I enter them?
The soldier chiefs usually hold keys on them that can open any of the doors. There are also keys that have been stolen from the soldiers around the city, I believe. You will only be able to use one key on one door, though.
Why is that?
The keys usually break. We do not really know why.
Hyun, you don't have anything to do with that, do you?
It could be that some Talan are doing everything they can to make life not easy for Feyran, but I only say could be. Zot, the leader here in Okriana, might have been the reason behind it, but again...
You said might. I read you loud and clear, Hyun. Could you tell me a bit more about the Recreators, please?
I and others around the regions of Adelpha are creating weapons and weapon fuel for Feyran. Since we Recreators are all of the essence Elui, our essence allows us to create beautiful items as well as dangerous ones, I am afraid.
You want to help Feyran?
We must. We face the reverting flames if we do not help Feyran. But we can also help you, Ulukkar. As long as soldiers do not see me helping you, I will gladly recreate any weapon fuel you may need.
Can you tell me the history of the Recreators?
It is a long story, Ulukkar, but the short one is that we recreators are a rare type of Elui Talan, who can use our essence to feel how a thing is made. If we hold an object, we can feel what material it is made from. Then, by touching other materials, we can recreate it.
Handy skill you've got there.
Yes, Ulukkar. Before Khazar came, the first recreator, Vebet, went against the wishes of the Shamaz and began to recreate objects of the Yads.
Objects of the Yads?
Yes. Sacred objects that were found in the region of Ulukkar many thousands of moons ago. When Vebet touched some of them, he could feel some of the very same materials he could feel here on Adelpha. This troubled him, and he spent many thousand moons learning how to recreate them.
Why didn't the Shamaz like this?
They believed the objects to be sacred. To have Taran hands making the very same objects brought up too many questions that could not be answered easily. But it was for this reason that Vebet continued to try and discover the secrets of the objects.
And where is this Vebet now?
He is with the Yads, Ulukkar. Before Feyran came to power, he began to show secrets of the sacred objects that had never been imagined possible. This interested Veret and others who followed his search for answers. Feyran used them to begin building strange weapons.
Weapons?
Yes. They did not know what they were making were weapons at first, though. They believed Feyran was showing them how to make some wondrous tools of Yod design. But he was not. With the weapons the recreators made, Feyran was able to gain control of Adelpha quickly. Vebet tried to stop him, but...
I get the picture. So you guys actually helped Feyran take over?
Our fathers did not intend any of this, Ulukkar. You must believe this. They sought only answers. In order to try and undo this deed, all recreators have sworn to help you fulfill the teaching of Khazar.
Where I'm from, we had a few recreators who looked for answers as well. Lots of people wish they hadn't found them, but for every bad, there's some good, I guess.
We hope you will be the good, Ulukkar. Everything has been bad since Vebet found those answers.
Where can I get Feytree fruit?
These are only found around Feytrees, Ulukkar. You will know them by their red leaves. When they fall from the trees, you must be fast to catch them. If they touch the ground, they will explode.
Where can I find shells?
In the water, Ulukkar.
What is a mool?
The many-legged kraket around Adelpha drop these mool when they are killed. You can find them in many places.
Where are these ramu?
These plants can be found where all is green, Ulukkar. Also near water.
Where do I get metal?
Look for large rock formations with many black marks. They are usually found there.
Where do I get red helidium?
Those crystals are very rare indeed, Ulukkar. They can be found growing from the ground any place, if you are lucky enough to find them.
Can you tell me where I can find green helidium?
These crystals can be found growing from the ground any place in Adelpha, Ulukkar. They are very common.
How about this? Can you make these?
We have seen those before, Ulukkar. To make one container of those, we would need only a few objects.
Can I ask you something? Hello there.
Mogi am I. You are the Ulukkar?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, Mogi knows the story of Ulukkar. Mogi knows it well. Here many Talan talk this story as Mogi. Does Ulukkar want to hear the story of Mogi? You want to hear the story of Mogi? It is a long story. Sure. Many thousands of moons before Mogi become hurt and be made to clean after soldiers and beg for Zorkins. Mogi was a Tolotai guardian.
What is your story?
You want to hear story of Mogi, Ulukkar? It is a long story.
Sure.
Many thousands of moons ago, before Mogi become hurt and be made to clean after soldiers and beg for Zorkins, Mogi was a Tolotai guardian. Many guardians did Mogi lead. Guardians protect all Talan. Mogi protect all Talan.
Yeah?
Only threat to Talan in his moon were outside the world of Talan. Animals that hunt Talan. Guardians hunt these animals, never hunt Talan. Had been this way all the time of the Talan on Adelpha. Too many dangers on Adelpha for Talan to want to hurt Talan.
I understand.
Mogi was in Ulukkar, training with new guardians. Was Mogi's first time as leader. Many say Mogi cannot be guardian because Mogi not Talan. Mogi cannot use essence to attack, but Mogi used hands to attack. Was only Talan to kill Damor with hands, Mogi was.
Sounds impressive.
First moon, Mogi take other guardians into trees, the trees of Ulukkar. Many ancient things in Ulukkar. Place of higher beings is Ulukkar.
Why is that?
Higher beings come to Adelpha always in Ulukkar. For 100 fathers, Talan tells story of higher beings in Ulukkar. They who create and destroy. They who arrive and leave. They who were good and evil. The higher beings all come through Ulukkar.
All right.
This moon, Mogi walked through trees, sees light. Not scared is Mogi, but other guardians leave. Mogi stay and wait. See higher being come from light. Light very bright.
Who was it?
Mogi do not know. Animal in forest who was scared from light run into Mogi, put Mogi to sleep. Mogi wake up and head hurt. Mogi not able to think as smart as Mogi was once. Everything not clear to Mogi anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But Mogi watch as Adelpha begin to get dark. Talan fight Talan. Higher being who Mogi knew well was kind. He helped Mogi when Mogi was hurt. Khazar was he. Khazar the prophet. He tell Mogi stories of Ulukkar. He tells stories to make Mogi essence strong again.
Really?
Yes, many moons did Khazar tell stories. Croax was guardian who made Khazar unhappy. Khazar not like Croax. Khazar not like other higher being Feyran. He tells stories of Feyran and Croax talking together. Finding way to stop them, Khazar was trying.
Stopping them from what?
Mogi did not know. Mogi did not know until the moon of Nesea, the moon of no seeing, the moon where the sky becomes dark. This was bad moon. Khazar leave that moon. Mogi tried to tell Kezar not to go, that Mogi have bad feeling in essence, but Kezar go. Other guardians go, Shamas go, all go, and do not listen to Mogi.
It's okay, just take it easy.
Why they no listen to Mogi? Mogi know that the moon was bad. Mogi know that Feyran was bad. Mogi know that Croax was bad. Kezar know this too. But he tell Mogi that he had to try. Tell Mogi he had to try and stop them.
From what, Mogi? What was he trying to stop them from doing?
To stop them from destroying something. To stop them and save the birth. He is coming, Kezar said. Do not let them destroy the birth. He is coming, the Ulukkar is coming, coming to save the birth.
Whose birth? What are you talking about?
Mogi does not like Feyran. Mogi does not like Croax. They take away Kezar. They revert all the guardians. They make Mogi clean homes. Guardians I lead once make fun of Mogi as they make me clean homes. Mogi does a good job to show I am still Mogi.
I'm sure you do.
That is story of Mogi. You listen good, Ulukkar. You listen and make Mogi happy. Mogi, have something for Ulukkar.
No, that's okay. You keep it, all right?
Mogi keep this for Mogi for a long time. Get it from home to give to Ulukkar when Ulukkar see Mogi. You take it and you make Kezar happy for Mogi. You make guardians happy for Mogi. Make Mogi alive again with this.
Thank you, Mogi.
Kezar right, you will save. Save it. The birth of the Ulukkar will be saved.
Is there anything I can do for you, Mogi?
Mogi could use Zorkins if Ulukkar had extra. Mogi would like Zorkins.
There you go, Mogi.
You help Mogi. Mogi help others with Zorkins. Tell others where Zorkins come from. You are Ulukkar.
What do you know about Ulukkar?
The ancient region. It is very dangerous, I hear. I think there are no Talan there now except soldiers. The Dauka to it is inside the region of Okasankar.
I was able to stop that box.
And you did a good job of it, too.
Wasn't a problem.
I was worried it might hurt some Talon. I should give you this for helping.
Thanks, Mogad. What can you tell me about your construction supplies?
There is not much to tell, Ulukkar. I sell the supplies others need to build homes and repair temples. There are no big construction jobs going on at this time, so work is pretty slow.
Can I see you for a second? Zaid, I'm going to try and destroy those rocks for you. I need you to get everyone away from the well.
Why? What are you going to do, Ulukkar?
I don't know yet, but I'm sure whatever it is, it could get dangerous.
I warn them then, but know that they will not stay away forever. Okriana is too busy to stand by for very long.
Yo, Shorty. There. I think that should do it.
That was a very loud noise, Ulukkar.
You should hear my neighbor's son's stereo.
I want to thank you for taking time to help. You should go see Hesa. He will be happy to hear this news.
About your lowered prices.
Have they all agreed to it, Ulukkar?
No, not yet.
Then I have little of my busy time to spare talking to you, Ulukkar.
Say there, Hesa. I think I fixed your well.
That was you?
Yep. I threw down some explosives, and your well threw up some water. I think it'll be working fine for a while now.
I must say, you have made my life less busy now. To repay you, I would like to give you this.
Take these.
I will, Ulukkar. And may the odds smile on you. This is almost enough to buy a meal.
Take these.
I will, Ulukkar. And may the odds smile on you. This is almost enough to buy a meal.
Take these.
You have given me so much that I feel I must do a favor in return for you, Ulukkar.
What kind of favor?
My only skills are playing music, if you do not count the occasional delivering of goods to the barracks. But if you can think of anything, I will be glad to help.
Say, Balazar, I think I found that piece you were looking for.
Was it outside the walls?
Yes, just like you said.
I knew that Talon was not creating story.
Finding it was kind of fun. I've had my fill of sand for a while.
May I take a look at it, Ulukkar?
Sure.
Oh, Zort!
What?
It was as I feared. The metal this object was made from is a type I have seen before. It is a strange metal, not found often, and it is very strong. But also strong is this growth that is usually on it.
You can't just clean it?
No. Nothing we have can do that without destroying the writing underneath. I am afraid it is of little use to me this way.
So you don't want it?
I will take it, Ulukkar, but I am afraid I must give you less Zorkins for it than I have planned. Do you want them?
No, I think I'll hang on to it.
Okay, Ulukkar. I may have an idea how to clean it, but it may be dangerous.
Well, how do you think I could get this thing clean?
I believe, and this is only a guess, Ulukkar, but I believe that there is a creature in the tree region of Ulukkar that may be able to help us.
How?
There has long been a myth about the Akonda, a creature that lives under the ground in Ulukkar, coming up only to feed. No Talon has ever seen this beast, but stories of it say that it is the size of a tree and very fast.
And you want me to get help from that?
In a way, yes. There was a soldier who was discovered dead a few hundred moons ago. His body had been half melted away.
That could have been anything. Lava, maybe?
Could have been, but there is no lava in the part of Ulukkar he was found. What was also interesting was that half of his weapon was also melted, something lava cannot do to soldiers' weapons.
Oh.
Now, the stories go on to say that this creature's body is full of liquid fire, and that it uses this to kill its prey. I think that liquid fire might clean off the object.
Balazar, you really want me to go find some huge, deadly beast, jump in front of it, and wave this object around screaming, "Clean this, please"?
No, of course not. You would die if you did that.
I was gonna say.
What I think would work is that you find the Akondar, drop the object on the ground, and then have it try to hit you with its liquid fire. Then move and it will hit the object, cleaning it.
You people really need to invent steel wool, you know that?
I would triple my price for it if it works.
Lexicon accessed. Foreign vegetation with high levels of adrenaline detected. Warning. Mid-level energy detected.
Are you interested in this thing I found out in the desert?
No, it looks worthless.
Can I ask you something? How do all Talon feel about me?
The hopes of most Talon are soaring, Ulukkar. You could not be doing any better.